it's Mikey and Bill. Welcome to the farm. So glad to have y'all with us. We probably actually wish that you were all here physically to help us, because we have got a crazy mess going on around here. So y'all have to excuse us. I know we haven't put up a video in a couple of days. Y'all, we got hit by Tropical Storm Debbie, and she put out a lot of rain up here. It's actually thundering outside now, so it looks like we're getting another storm come through this afternoon. Yeah. But we have been so crazy busy trying to catch up on getting knee-high grass mowed from all the rain that we had. Yeah. We have been out running errands. Y'all, look at this. My dining room table is slap full. We're picking up dried beans, flour, sugar, soap. What else we got over there, hubby? Some medicines. Yeah. A couple of good items that y'all might want to pick up. We picked up some dental floss the other day to keep on hand. And y'all, I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to excuse the mess, because like I said, we got so much going on. I'm getting canning jars to store my pasta, salt, flour in, and I will start using these on a daily basis. We got to get some oxygen absorber pads so we can get our food grade bucket, sorry y'all, over there, filled up with our rice, all of our dried beans. I mean, we've just got so much going on. So a couple of good items for y'all to pick up for stocking. Some extra toothbrushes, dental floss. We picked up some Ambisol. If you ever have a toothache, y'all, good item to have on hand. Some extra toothpaste. Fix-A-Dent. You never know, right? So we've been picking up, y'all, extra lighters to have around. Pick you up some matches. Got us a big old thing of soap, some extra socks, razors. All these items, y'all, are so good to have on hand. You know, that time of year is slowly approaching. It's good to have something like that on hand if you get cold or flu over the winter. So
yeah, we've got over 7 inches of rain. I was just looking at the rain gauge since the other day when we almost had 2 inches in that video. I dumped it out. Now I was just looking at it now. I haven't been outside again, but it's over 7 inches of rain.
We've had a lot of rain. Right now. So I have a little bit of footage, y'all, from the second day that Debbie was here, where I could kind of film a little bit with the rain coming down. And in that video, you'll see it, you know, kind of drizzling. It wasn't as bad as it was the first day, but we did have some pretty high winds around here, and I will put in that little snippet of that video from the second day. But we had rain for like, what, 3 or 4 days straight? Yeah, sorry, y'all. 3 or 4 days straight. And that second day, we had already had 3 inches of rain. Yeah. So, and like I said, we haven't put up any videos the past couple of days. I couldn't literally take my phone outside to actually show y'all what was going on around here, feeding the animals or anything like that, because it was so wet. I couldn't take my phone out to even film. So, but we've been just trying to utilize the time now that we've had, still trying to get organized around here. My kitchen doesn't look very organized right now because, like I said, we got a lot going on. Y'all, we are pressure canning some of our dried beans, and actually that's what we've got going on right now. Our last little bit of what we're doing today, pressure canning. And I actually had a couple of beans left over that would not fill one of my mason jars. So y'all, we're having a pot of chili for supper tonight. So I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but we got beans, corn, onion. What else we got in there? Jalapeno.
Yeah, jalapenos.
And no,
We don't drink.
I'm not drinking the beer, y'all. I probably need to about right now. It's just to calm down some from all this going on, and you know, you just have to take it one moment at a time and just take a deep breath so you can get it done. But y'all, I put beer in my chili whenever I cook it. So whenever I make my chili, I've got actually a really kind of neat recipe. Yeah. And I wish I would have started filming before we started doing this, but we were just on go mode, trying to get some stuff done while we could. But I use ground beef, about a pound of ground beef. I use light red and dark red kidney beans. I use black beans, corn, whole kernel corn, and an onion, and
About half a beer.
About a half a can of that full beer that y'all see right there. Just do it to taste, honestly, on that. But I put chili pepper, cumin, I put a little bit of ginger in it,
Some garlic cloves.
salt and pepper, garlic cloves, and y'all, it makes the best chili. But if you don't have all those extra chili spices lying around, pick up a packet of taco seasoning.
Yeah.
And that's all you honestly have to use in this. Is just, usually I use about, depending on the size of your family, you can use anywhere from 2 cans a piece of your beans. So that would be 2 cans of light red, 2 cans of dark red kidney beans, 2 cans of black beans, 2 cans of corn. Oh yes, and also diced tomatoes, 2 cans of diced tomatoes. So you can actually double that up to 4. It makes a pretty good sized pot of chili, y'all. And everybody around here loves my chili. Yeah. So unfortunately, we're warm today, but we went ahead and made this chili because we had leftover beans from canning. So we decided to go ahead and just make chili for supper tonight, y'all. Yeah. But
we got
yeah,
tomatoes dehydrating.
Got the dehydrator going, y'all. We've got the oven going. We are canning the jalapenos and bell peppers. Oh my gosh, I can't even. We're bottling up our water.
No.
Yes. I mean, we just got a mess everywhere. Look, we got bottled water. Bottled water. I mean, it's just everywhere.
Oh, we got corn yesterday. We canned 14
yes,
cans
we
of corn.
did go to the farmer's market yesterday and picked up some corn on the cob. Came in, shucked it, and got that can yesterday. We ended up with 14 pint-sized jars of whole kernel corn. So it's just been on go mode. I mean, y'all can even look and see how busy we've been. We have an entire bag full of goodies to take to the pigs. Can y'all see that? It's just craziness. Yeah. And
we just took them I just took them a whole bucket of corn cobs.
Yeah. So the pigs are eating good today, and let's see, what else have we been doing? Just busy running these errands.
I know we have been in here since 8 o'clock this morning, steadily cooking.
Yes, and we were in here till after 11 o'clock last night, y'all. So
yeah, we was in here at 12:30.
Right.
And it is 3:21 now, and we've been in here since 8 o'clock. Have not left this kitchen. I ran outside for a few minutes and cut right outside. With the
Let me switch all around. Hold on. So show y'all through the window. So This little section of grass right out the door, y'all, has been cut. But I don't know if y'all can see how high it is going past the fence or not, but it's growing up pretty good out there, y'all. Hubby just pulled our bell peppers out, and you just leave them in the oven on 400 for about 6 to 8 minutes. And we're gonna let them sit there and cool off, and then we will be cutting the stems off, and we'll be quartering these. We'll be taking the seeds out, cutting them in quarter size, so we can get those in our pint jars, and we'll fill this up with hot boiling water and seal it, and then we'll pressure can our bell peppers. Yep, needs to be turned down a little bit. So yeah, when you're pressure canning, y'all, a lot of things for us, they have to be on 11 pounds of pressure. So you kind of have to keep an eye on it really good, make sure it stays in that range. So we just turned it down a little bit because it's gone up a little bit past 11. But do you have anything to share?
That's a lot of work, but it's well worth it when you're getting fresh vegetables and just everything. Everything will taste so good. I mean, even in the chili, we opened up 2 of your pint jars.
Pint jars?
Pint jars.
So y'all, I haven't shared this with y'all yet, but hubby does have a language of his own, and y'all have to just understand the reason why. Because of the fact that he's always had a problem with his hearing, and he has a wonderful wife that he gets so aggravated with sometimes because I do correct him when he mispronounces things sometimes. Because I don't want a lot of people that don't understand somebody that's been deaf their entire life, the way that they read things and the way that they hear things is totally different from people that hear.
Yeah. You tend to pronounce things the way they look or the way they, I don't know how you do it.
So hubby always says that he needs to rewrite our English language because things that he sees, he says makes no sense why they're pronounced the way they are. No. And he pronounces it as he sees it. So this, you want to tell him?
I call it a pint jar.
A pint. I'm sorry. It sounds okay. Never mind.
It's not got paint in it.
I think I'm just lack of sleep. So this is a pint jar.
Well, a pint sounds better. A paint jar is what you call it, right?
It's a pint.
Pint. Well, it don't sound like pint. Sounds like something that's going to have paint in it.
It's a pint. It's not paint. It's pint. So anyway, but yeah, y'all. We did a video when we first started our channel, kind of addressing hubby's hearing and his cochlear surgeries. And a lot of our new subscribers probably has not seen that video.
No.
And y'all, our videos, our first couple of videos were not the greatest at all until we got used to which way to flip the phone to actually see instead of being so small and tiny.
Yeah.
Second of all, getting comfortable talking and filming.
Yeah.
So if you want to take a few minutes and sit down and talk to our viewers and kind of explain how long you had a hearing problem, how long you were deaf, and the reason why you chose to do the cochlear implant surgeries, and maybe talk to them about the difference between your hearing aids and your cochlears, because a lot of them are probably, you know, even if they don't have to have something like that, might be interested in the whole process.
Yeah.
And then they may know someone, or someone of some of you watching may actually be in the same predicament and have some questions about that. So I'm going to turn the camera over to hubby and let him just sit down and have a chit chat.
All right, I got y'all stacked on bags of beans to hold the phone up. I was pretty much born deaf. They didn't really discover it until I was about 5 years old. And they kept sticking me in schools thinking I just had like what would you call it? What would you call it going to?
Oh gosh,
learning disorders or disabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Learning disabilities.
And it took until I was about 5 years old to discover what was wrong, that I was actually just deaf and wasn't having problems in there. And I wore one hearing aid probably for 15, 17 years, something like that. Just wore one, even though the other ear was about useless. I was like 85, 90% deaf in one ear and about 75, 80% deaf in the other ear. And the hearing aid, the one hearing aid was not really great. It was all I could do. You could kind of fit into a situation with people talking or something like that and catch a word here or there to understand what was going on. Then I got two hearing aids, and that really wasn't a whole lot better, and I wore that for probably about 10, 12, 13 years, something like that. And then my lady that I was going to that worked on my hearing aids and that I've been going to, she told me about the cochlear implants and said I'd be a good candidate for them. And I was very hesitant to do it because there's a big list of pluses and there's a small list of negative things. You'll have to look them up, or we'll just have to do another video on them. But it's scary to do something like that, because the biggest thing for me that made it so hard for me was, once they put the things in your head, they destroy any hearing you have, and you have no chance of ever getting your hearing back or anything like that. And that was the biggest hurdle for me to try to get over, and to get over the fear of. But I will tell you, once I got it done, the difference is night and day. I mean, I've never been able to hear like crickets or frogs or the birds or anything like that. And I can hear the crickets and the frogs and the birds from inside the house. And before, what I was talking about, if I was standing up under a tree, I probably couldn't hear the bird singing in it if it was even loud. And I can hear that same bird probably 50, 60 yards out in the yard from inside the house. And it actually took me a couple of nights to even get used to all the noise, because I was sleeping with one in, because when you're deaf, you don't want to take all your hearing aids or your cochlears out and not be able to hear. It's not a good feeling. Anybody that's deaf knows what I'm talking about. You kind of feel vulnerable because you can't hear absolutely nothing. And so I slept with one in, and it's amazing. I could hear the tin hitting the roof outside on the chicken pen, or the rain hitting on it. It's amazing what you can hear. Now I'm constantly, like, I'll be in the kitchen or downstairs, and like if our daughter or something's over here, I'm telling her to turn the TV down, and she's in the den in a complete separate room from the house with a door that shuts. And with the door shut, and I'm telling her to turn the TV down, because I can understand the TV down in the den from there. And that's a good probably 70 feet with the door shut. So there's a lot of pluses to it. Anybody that's interested in it or something, email her or send us a thing on the video, and we'll answer any questions you have to my ability. But I wouldn't change having it done for nothing. It's a rather expensive operation if you don't have insurance, and but it's well worth it. It's very well worth it. I really enjoy being able to, now I can be sitting like in a deer stand or just walking in the woods, and I can hear the birds. I can hear squirrels hopping through the leaves 50, 60 yards away. I mean, it's amazing what you can hear with it. So I wouldn't trade it for nothing. And I was actually amazed at the great big difference between hearing aids and cochlears. And it's amazing. Plus, the hearing aids had a lot of drawbacks too, like during cold weather. Anybody that wore hearing aids knows what I'm talking about. The rubber part that goes in your ear is very painful, because it gets hard during the cold winter months and rubs blisters in your ear. And I woke up and had actually big blood spots all over the pillow from my ear bleeding from just wearing the hearing aid during the day. So anybody that's got any questions on it, like I say, to send like an email or comment on the thing and we'll answer back any questions that you have or anything like that.
So y'all, just wanted to give you a quick update on old Shepherd Boy here. He is doing good. He is not even limping now, but he is still on his meds, and we've been keeping him inside as much as possible. And I think he's getting used to that. Yeah, you're getting all used to that. Don't even start picking that paw up now, y'all. Y'all saw that, right? No, I don't believe you now, buddy. You've been walking around just fine.
He's enjoying the air conditioning.
Yeah, he is becoming an air-conditioned baby for sure. But y'all know I do like to let him inside when it is just heat of the day. And because he's usually, when he's out in the pasture, this baby is up all night walking the boundaries around the fence, and he keeps such a good eye out all night long. So I usually tend to, when it's extremely hot outside, I let him come inside, and that's his nap time. But y'all, oh, y'all should feel lucky I don't let anybody enter my house when it is this messy. And this will probably be the messiest that y'all ever see my kitchen. But we have, like I said, so much going on. And this world just seems to get crazier and crazier every day. And we're trying to do what we can do on our end to be as prepared as possible. And at this point, you have to pretty much prepare for anything and everything, and you don't even really know what you're preparing for. So
you even got like this storm right here. It's pouring.
Yeah.
It's pouring rain outside.
Yeah, it's
right now.
thundering and lightning outside really
We could lose
bad.
power.
Yeah, we could lose power right now, and I hope not, because we still got a couple of things to finish up on.
Yeah.
But look at this, buddy. Look at this, buddy. You are just living it up, aren't you, bud? Yeah, so after we finish with all this adventure, I have a lot of cleanup ahead of me. And y'all know how I am. All this mess, y'all, is driving me crazy. I'm ready to get my kitchen back in order.
Yeah.
But I'm going to walk y'all outside real quick and let you see. We are getting a pretty heavy downpour right now. I'm sorry. Hubby was trying to say something, and I was on go mode to go outside. What were you saying?
I was saying I'm ready to hire a dishwasher.
Yes. Yeah, we took the dishwasher out when we remodeled the kitchen, and now he's saying, you know, it'd be good to have one, especially when you're doing your jars and everything. But I just usually put them on the stove and wash them out real good in the sink with some hot soapy water, and I will sterilize them in some boiling water on the stove. So, but yeah, we're getting things done around here, and I'll probably bring y'all along for the next time we've got some more beans in the pressure canner now. Pressure washer. I told y'all I am on low sleep right now. So
Talk about my own language.
yep, we gotta finish up our jalapenos and our bell peppers. So, and I've got several more beans, but it takes a while because I'll have to soak them overnight, and I'll probably bring y'all along on the next adventure of canning our dried beans. And for those of you that are a little leery about using a pressure canner, y'all can see it is not that hard, and it's nothing to be scared of. I started using a pressure canner last year, and I absolutely love it. So y'all can see we are getting another downpour, and it's coming down pretty good. We got some lightning and thundering going on. The wind doesn't seem too bad like it was when Debbie was coming through, but I hope that all of you that were in the path of what was Hurricane Debbie turned Tropical Storm Debbie and all this going on too, I hope all of you are safe. Y'all take care out there. God bless. Y'all come back and see us soon.